Welcome, everybody in. It's your host, DM Livingston Sporting News, coming to you Tuesday, January the 2nd. Let's get started. Before I get into everything, though, did you see? Did you see the game last night between Michigan and Alabama? Riveting, came down, overtime, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about why didn't the player of the game go to Blake Corum. The man had 118 all-purpose yards, receiving touchdown, rushing touchdown, the touchdown that won the game, the touchdown that gave him the all-time rushing touchdown record at Michigan. I don't understand this infatuation with quarterbacks. Ask Seattle about that. Give it to the running back. They have another Super Bowl. I don't understand. But I had to get that off my chest before we got into the NBA action. I was telling you guys about the Knicks and the number 1 seed, Minnesota Timberwolves. And of course, then they go on the road and they lose in New York. But New York is a different team now. They rearranged some pieces. They have OG Anunoby from Toronto. They got rid of RJ Barrett. A few other pieces. Emmanuel Quickly is also gone. The Knicks, I don't know. I got to check them out now. I know what I was saying yesterday. I got to kind of check them out now. They knocked off Minnesota, but I think Minnesota, they'll be okay. The Knicks, going to keep an eye on them now. It's a new squad now. I still think they're, trash because I'm a Heat fan, but I'm going to keep an eye on them. And then in the other game of Detroit, is a horrible team. God, they lost again, but I really wanted you guys to focus on Houston. I told you about Alpren, the man, 26-9. He's a center, and not 9 rebounds, 9 assists from the center position. I'm telling you, if they get in at like the 8th seed or so, that first seed, especially if the 1 seed, I'm saying it now. Let me see Minnesota versus Houston first round. I'll take that. I'll take that first round playoff matchup. That would be exciting. Edwards, Ballin, Alpren. Ooh, yeah, I think I want to see that. Moving on, tonight, the big game I think, and everyone should pay attention to, would be Chicago at Philly. But when it comes to Chicago, is this guy really this good, Zach LaVine? Because in 2K, I play franchise mode. He's like on the All-Star game. I mean, is he really good? I mean, Chicago Bull fans, talk to me. Is Zach LaVine worth the ticket price? Is he worth the price of admission? I'm not quite sure, but those are the big market matchups tonight. So check out Chicago and Philly if you're feeling a little NBA action tonight. Other than that, UConn Huskies. Yes, game night in the collegiate level. Our defending champion UConn Huskies. We're facing DePaul. We should pump them by about 50 points. Should be no problem whatsoever. This year's going to go by fast. I'm telling you guys, this year's going to go by fast. I can't wait for baseball to show up. Because all I got right now is the big money spending. Did you see Los Angeles? I'm sorry, $700 million. I don't care how they structured the man's contract, Ohtani, where really they're not giving him all of that up front. But, I mean, $700 million. Listen, if I knew baseball players, if that was the cap, I'd have been playing baseball. So if you're like 7 or 8 years old out there, if you have a little 7, 8-year-old out there, get them into baseball, man. They giving out $700 million. And I ain't never seen no one tear their ACL. Longevity. $700 million. How do you feel about that? I don't know. That got me crazy. But anyways, the Dodgers are trying to buy a chip. That's what it comes down to. The Los Angeles Dodgers are trying to buy a championship. In the long, strenuous 162-game season, they're paying the man $700 million. That's just, well, that's what it is. That's the world of sports that we're in. And finally today, on this Tuesday, I thought I would do the world a favor. I want to end this LeBron-Jordan debate. Once and for all eternity. We need to stop this once and for all. I'm going to tell you, quite simply, it's Jordan. Now, I don't tell me anything about stats. I don't want to hear anything about championships. I don't want to hear anything about that. I just want to talk about player. No stats. Player. If I wanted to build a team, now that I look at the landscape of freakish talent, see, when LeBron first came in the league, one second. When LeBron first came into the league, he was an anomaly. And those of a certain age remember that big, that strong. He was like Magic Johnson on steroids with like, it was unseen. It was unheard of. Okay? Let's think of the NBA players that have come in since then. Since LeBron has come into the league with this extraordinary physical ability and talent, how many other extraordinary talents have come into the league? So if I was gonna pick a team of all-time greats, by no means am I not saying LeBron wouldn't be on my team. I'm just saying it's not so awe-inspiring anymore when I could grab Giannis, I could grab KD. You know, I want 7-footers that can handle the rock and hit the three, right? So when I come down to like, I want an assassin. I need an assassin. I'm either taking Jordan or Kobe. I mean, a facilitator, I could grab Magic. I could grab Stockton. I mean, like, LeBron's replaceable is what I'm saying. Right? His good traits that he's so multifaceted is also what goes against him, because all the things that he can do, I can find a Hall of Famer that can do it, and I'd be good without LeBron. I'm just saying. Rebounding, I go get Dennis Rodman. Assists, like I said, I go get Jason Kidd. You want assists? You know? I mean, physicality. I mean, like, come on. I go get Dwight Howard if I want someone just to be physical. So, like, that's what I'm saying. But now let's take Jordan. Jordan is really not replaceable. Kobe is not even, but like, if Jordan's ankle was sprained and couldn't play and I had to grab somebody else, the closest equivalent I'm going to grab is Kobe. Rest in peace. And then Dwayne Wade after that. So, like, let's stop this madness about LeBron, because, quite frankly, he's replaceable in the pantheon. If I wanted to build a team, a Space Jam team, and aliens were coming, like, I wouldn't need LeBron. If I could get all the players in NBA history, we'd survive Earth if LeBron didn't play. That's all I'm saying. With that being said, guys, it's Tuesday. We're almost at hump day. This first week is clicking by. So I encourage you all, do the things that you want to do this year. All the stuff that you didn't do last year, get it done this year. And don't let anybody dictate or control your life. That's just words coming from a guy, and you ain't got to listen to me. But nonetheless, let's get it in. I'm going to get to work. I'm going to see what's going on, and I will get with you all later. And as always, you already know, it's your host, DM Livingston. Peace, peace.